Well, how about that, ladies and gentlemen? A little bit of N-Funk for you. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? Any comments there? I'm waiting. It's Neal Richardson and the Splashpoint Jazz Show. How you doing? How are you doing? Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, if you haven't been before, I'll turn the reverb off. Warm welcome. This is highly professional. Highly professional. Anyway, never mind. I didn't turn it off, did it? Yes, it did. Okay. Anyway, it's nice to have you along, and this is the first one in the new season of the Splashpoint Jazz Show. Is there anybody there? Please leave a little chat, comment. That's what makes it fun, is the interaction. Welcome back if you were one of the people, many people who watched the live streams during the lockdown. Thank you very much. And welcome if you're new to this, because this is our first one. And we're changing things a little bit after this week, which I'll tell you about later. I've got an awful lot to get through, so I'm going to start with a lovely tune that, well, it's all about my holidays, although there's a slight lie. It's not a train, it's a ferry. I hope that's all right. Just got to press a button. And I'm going to change view as well. I hope you don't mind. I took a trip on a train and I thought about you. I passed a shadowy lane and I thought about you. 2 or 3 cars parked under the stars, a winding stream, moon shining down on some little town, and with each beam the same old dream, and every stop that we made. Oh, I thought about you, all of you. But when I pulled down that shade, I really felt blue. Peeped through the crack and looked at the track, the one going back to you. And what did I do? I thought about you. Said I took a trip on a train and I thought about you. I passed a shadowy lane and I thought about you. 2 or 3 cars parked under the stars, a winding stream, moon shining down on some little town, and with each beam the same old dream, and every stop that we made, oh, I couldn't help but think of you. But when I pulled down the shade, that's when I really felt blue. Peeped through the crack and looked at the track, the one going back to you. And what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? I thought about you. How about that? Should we get off to a good start? Thank you. Thank you for that moment of applause. Now, I am happy to say that there's quite a few comments coming in, little chatty things. So, what did I do with my glasses? Anyone see them? Oh, yes, thank you. You'll get used to these little idiosyncrasies. I think, yes, that's turned the reverb off. Got it right this time. Right, who have we got in? Well done, folks. You found me. You found me on YouTube. This is the first one on YouTube rather than Facebook, if you've been looking before. So, who have we got? We have got Tina's first in. Well done, Tina. You get the prize. Hi. And Kim, second in. Oh, yeah, with David, who's just had an op, I think. ENT. Well, hope he's doing all right. Nice to see you guys. And that's nice you're chatting between you. What he looks like? I don't mind. Archway here, the Archway Choir, Jane. That's fantastic. They are a brilliant organisation. In fact, I read something this week about what makes you happiest. What's the best thing, the best form of exercise? They tried all sorts of things, from reading to vigorous things, cycling, swimming, whatever. And do you know what came out top? Do you know what came out top? Singing. So even if you think you can't sing, sing in the shower, whatever. It makes you feel better. And if you want to feel even better, singing in a group is lovely. There you go. How was that for a plug, Archway Seaford? Lovely to see you. Oh, and lovely Fiona, my favourite harpist in the whole world, is here. She's fantastic. Hello, Fiona. David, he's able to type then. That's good. Nice to see you along. Mark and Wendy are here. Hello. You can see me loud and clear. Sorry about that. I need to tune my shirt in. Yeah, sorry, is that doing funny things on the screen? Debbie does. Hello, Debbie. Lovely to see you, darling. And it's sounding okay. Good, thank God, because obviously there's a change in technology, and you know what that means. But what could possibly go wrong? Anyway, as I say, I've got lots to get through, and I've left my set list down here. Hang on. Oh, dear. Yes, right. Now then. I'm going to carry on with a bit of Cole, if that's all right, a bit of Cole Porter. And we'll come to the announcements later on, okay? So this is for all of you lot, actually, all my super fans especially. That's what they get called if you make enough comments and give enough money. No kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? Some get their kicks from cocaine. I'm sure that if I took even one sniff, that would bore me terrifically too. Yet I get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to me you don't adore me. Some get their kicks in a plane, flying too high with some girl in the sky is my idea of nothing to do. Yet I get a kick out of you. I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true? I get a kick out of you. Some get their kicks from cocaine. I'm sure that if I took even one sniff, that would bore me terrifically too. Yet I get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to me you obviously don't adore me. Some get their kicks in a plane, flying too high with some girl in the sky is my idea of nothing to do. Yet I get a kick. Ain't that a punch? I get a kick out of you. How about that? Why, thank you so much. Now I've got to read some more comments and a prepared speech. Oh dear, really? I turned the reverb on halfway through that one, but I'll get there eventually. Never mind. Okay. Archway Seaford, nice to see you too. Kind of. By the way, in case you've not done this before, the thing is with these YouTube and Facebook Live things is what you don't realise is that I can see you too. Yeah, really. So, you know, stop picking your nose and next time have a shower. Okay, thank you. So I'm keeping track of you on the comments, obviously. Fiona, I hope you'll be out playing again soon. I hope we'll all be out playing again soon. I'll come to that later. Tina, you're very kind. You get your kicks from my jazz gigs. You must be low on kicks. Never mind. And David, you've got the TV. I see. Have you been relegated to a different room? In case you're not enjoying these little asides, tough, because that's what makes this kind of prove that it's live and makes it more bearable for all of us. Because, of course, really, as you know, I am on quarantine. So it's even worse than normal. I can't even, you know, so don't worry. I did wonder whether I should be wearing a mask or something. Anyway, as I said, that one was for all of you lot, especially the ones who've come with me from Facebook and who were so generous during the lockdown, what I laughably referred to as superfans. So here's a roll call. I'm just going to give you the top 10, really. Thank you to Tess and Michael, Linda and Kevin, Kim and David, Anne and Clive, Ray and Jackie, Pam and Malk, Keith Wilde, James and Ali, David and Tina, Anna and Aidan, and also Steph, Aylin, Jeff, Helen, Laurie, Penny, Chris and Mike, Hamish, Graham and Mandy, and David Thomas Media. Thank you all so much. And there's another 50 of those, but I just, you know, did the top ones, really. I wonder how I measured how they were top. See if you can work it out. Incidentally, there's a tip thing on the screen. Did I mention that? So this one is also for you. And I'm going to tell you about how you can buy a ticket for next week when I will be out of quarantine. And so there are other people coming in. That's right. Because you see, it's a big studio here. Well, kind of. There's the booths over there. And if you missed it, wow, what a finish we had in July. There were five-piece band with different cameras on everyone. So that was really cool. So anyway, come and see us next week, but you have to buy a ticket. I'll tell you how soon. Okay? Right, so this is for you lot again. What key did I say I was going to do this in? Oh, okay. What a difference a day made. 24 little hours the sun and the flowers. Where there used to be rain, my yesterday was blue, dear. But now I'm a part of you, dear. My lonely nights are through, dear. Since you said you were mine, Lord, what a difference a day made. There's a rainbow before me. Skies above can't be stormy. Since that moment of bliss, it's heaven when you find romance. On your menu, what a difference a day made. And that difference is you. What a difference a day made. There's a rainbow before me. Skies above can't be stormy. Since that moment of bliss, it's heaven when you find romance. On your menu, what a difference a day made. And that difference is you. It's heaven when you find romance. On your menu, what a difference a day made. And that difference is you. It's you. Thank you. And thank you for clapping. Now then, I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you once again for your support. Now, what else do I need to tell you about? Yes, tickets, right? I'm trying to expand this live stream thing. It's going to still be weekly, in case you didn't read the newsletter. If you don't already receive our newsletter, then please go to our website, Splashpoint Jazz, and you can sign up on there. Anyway, it's going to still be weekly, but I want to have a different guest every time, which rocks it up a bit. So to do that, I need to know that I can cover the costs. So we're going ticketed, and it's a bit of a gamble, but I'm hoping that's going to work. And you are please welcome to tell your friends about this. You can buy your tickets in advance for the whole month. They're all up there, the next 3 gigs, on We Got Tickets, and just search for Splashpoint Jazz. That's wegottickets.com, and then it's actually /splashpoint. Oh, get my teeth in. Splashpoint Jazz. So the tickets are a tenner, and I would really appreciate it if you could buy some. Just to say, you won't be able to watch it live without a ticket next week and subsequently. So we're trying to move this on to a more kind of professional level. So please tell your friends and buy a ticket in advance. Thank you. Okay, so I thought I would do a tune for my dear mum. Also because this tune proved very popular during my lockdown gigs. And in fact, also is very popular on my live gigs, as it were, in person. So this was a tune written by my dad for my mum, and it's called Cynthia. Incidentally, this is on my album. There it is. Album and book called Better Than the Blues, available on Amazon. So this is called Cynthia. Cynthia. Isn't that a lovely tune? It's pretty, isn't it? It's pretty. It's pretty, Will. Right. So, has anyone said anything else? Come on, don't be shy. Annoyingly, these chat things on YouTube, they disappear after today, which is annoying. But there you are. Anyway, it's nice to have people along, and if anyone's got the odd request, I don't mind doing the odd request, but obviously when I've got my guests in, I'm going to do what they want to play, mostly, like we do in the jazz club, so it's going to be different every week. It's going to be great, and I've got literally, well over 100 people lined up. I haven't booked them all yet. Obviously, it depends on you and your generosity. Incidentally, even though the tickets are a tenner, you don't have to stop there. You can buy more than one ticket, or you can still tip. End of commercial. I won't do that again. Now, I was going to do a big plug next for an actual live gig. It's tied to the train tracks. The train's coming. Yes, really, a real live gig. At the end of this month, I'm very happy to say that one of my jazz clubs is returning as of 30th of September. It's the one, well, it's actually a brand new one, but run by some of the people who ran a different one. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's over near, up from Rye and Battle, and it's Broad Oak, and the pub is called the Broad Oak, and I'm very happy to say we're doing a trio gig, and it's my Nat King Cole show. Yes, you heard that right, Nat King Cole, my tribute to Nat King Cole. However, I've just learned, even though the tickets are still available on We Got Tickets, there's a couple left, it's pretty much waiting list only, I'm afraid, because obviously, you know, people are desperate to get out and see live music, and the tickets went pretty quick. But you can maybe phone the pub and go on the waiting list, because that's it. So I don't need to do the commercial. However, that gig will be happening at on the last Wednesday of every month, so that's really cool. And it's a brand new refurbished pub, so do go and give them your support. But anyway, I'm going to do a number made famous by Nat King Cole, one of my ultimate heroes, from that show. In fact, you can sing along with this one too. Is for the way you're looking at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary now, and E is even more than anyone that you adore. Love is all I've got to give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Take my heart, and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Is for the way you're looking at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary now, and E is even more than anyone that you adore can. Love is all I've got to give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. two in love can make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you, yeah. That's a great tune. Hope you were singing along, were you? Yeah? Yeah, that person with the bolognese. Were you singing along? Good. You spilled a bit on the sofa. What other little comments? Oh, thanks, Fiona. That's kind of you to say. Great. David and Kim have already booked. They're coming to that gig at the Broad Oak. Now, I think you got the message by now. Tickets are on We Got Tickets. Where are they? We Got Tickets. Just search for Splashpoint Jazz. Tell your friends. And when you buy a ticket, you get a link to a secret YouTube page. It's very clandestine. And you just click on that, like you did tonight. Well done. Thank you. Thanks for following me here. Now, you'll be pleased to know that I'm going to get the brass department in soon, very soon. The contracts are just being signed. The ink is still wet, but I think she's agreed to it. So I guess I've got to do something from Harry Met Sally. You can act out the scene if you want, but I don't want to hear it. Please make sure you're on mute. I'm just going to have a little glass of water. How was lockdown then, eh? You survived? What a strange year. Gigging will never be the same again, but, you know, we've just got to adapt, right? Survival of the most adaptable. Actually, this song, you probably know what it is from the film, When Harry Met Sally. It actually featured in many other films as well. But the recording by Harry Connick Jr. Was one of the things that inspired me. Because I love his version of this. He does it with a big band. Okay, I was going to get a big band, but quarantine, I had to cancel 18 people. Never mind. It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around and finally found that somebody who could make me be true, could make me be blue, yeah. Or even be glad just to be sad, thinking of you. Some others I've seen might never be mean, might never be cross or try to be boss, but that just wouldn't do. Nobody else gave me a thrill. With all of your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. Yes, it had to be you. had to be you. Yes, it had to be you. I wandered around and finally found somebody who couldn't make me be true, couldn't make me be blue, or even be glad just to be sad thinking of you. Some others I've seen might never be mean, might never be cross or try to be boss, but that just wouldn't do. For nobody else gave me a thrill. With all of your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. Yes, it had to be you. It had to be you, wonderful you. Yes, it had to be you. It had to be you, wonderful you. Yes, it had to be. Had to be you. How about it, folks? Hope that put a little in your step. Made famous again by Harry Connick Jr. Until now, of course. Now, ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome, please? You can't see her, but I can. On the trumpet and the vocal, coming in on our lockdown quarantine special, because fortunately she's quarantined in the same place, unfortunately for her, of course. Would you welcome, please, Sue Richardson, ladies and gentlemen. Here she is, and there she is. Hopefully you can see her now.
Hello.
Can you see her? Yes, a woman of few words.
Evening.
Now, while she's adjusting her brass department, I'm going to tell you about our newsletter. We send that out, well, usually monthly, sometimes a little more frequently in these desperate times. So please sign up for that if you haven't already. And please like our YouTube channel, which is Splashpoint Music, Splashpoint Jazz, whatever, you'll find it. And tell your friends about next week, okay? I think that's everything I had to tell you. When you buy a ticket, you get a secret link. It's yours forever. It'll work forever. And it's exclusive for 5 days, so only you can watch it. But obviously you want to make it live, watch it live, so you can make comments. But you can watch it, catch up and stuff. After 5 days, it goes onto our channel anyway. But it's all about, you know, it's fresh news, right? You want to watch it live. So there you go. Please tell your friends. Anyway, I'm going to make small talk to pretend that we're still talking. Hello, Sue. How are you?
Hello, I'm all right.
You have to talk into that thing.
Oh, sorry. Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
And never let it be said I didn't give her flowers. Look at that. Have you noticed that?
Thanks.
What is that? An orchid?
I think, yeah.
It's all right, orchid. I'm going to get mail from Birmingham now.
You'd be so lucky.
Thank you. Thank you for all the little applausey things on the chat. That's very nice. And Tina says, good to see you again, Sue.
Good to see you too. Well, actually, I can't see you because I've run out of contact lenses. You know, quarantine and all that, like I can't go to the shops and get some more.
Well, you know, every cloud and all that, I suppose, because you can't see me properly. Anyway, we're going to do a tune by Louis Jordan. That was one of the first tunes we ever learnt, I think, and seems appropriate. I'm going to turn the reverb off.
I got a guy who's always late every time we have a date, 'cause I want him. Yes, I want him. I'm gonna walk right up to his gate, see if we can get this whole thing straight, 'cause I love him. I'm gonna ask him, is you, ain't my baby? The way you're acting lately makes me doubt. Yours is still my baby, maybe. It seems the flame in your heart's done gone out. Well, a fellow, he's a creature that has always been strange. When you're sure of one, you'll find that he's gonna make the change.
Now a lady is a creature that has always been so strange. Just when you think you know one, you'll find she's going through the change. Is you, is or is you ain't my baby.
Maybe baby's found somebody new.
Somebody new. Is my baby still my baby true?
Or is my baby still my baby true? Or is my baby still my baby true?
Marvellous. Nice to have you along. That was a bit of Louis Jordan, and I've just thought of something, or I just thought of something that I didn't say that I was going to say. It's gone. Never mind. Fiona says, Sue looking lush per usual.
Thank you. You need your contact lenses in too then.
Nonsense, dear, nonsense. Hello, Sue, says David, and the other David as well, and Tina. And yeah, that trumpet sound, I like that trumpet sound too. Tell us about the mute that you used there.
It's called a Harmon Mute, and when you put that bit in the end, that's when you get the Donald Duck sound. It's quite nice to see my trumpet. I haven't seen it for, is it 7 weeks? I was talking to a drummer friend of mine today, and I said, got my trumpet out of its case for the first time in quite a while, and he picked up a drumstick and went, that's the first time I've touched a drumstick for 2 months.
Wow. So you described that as a Donald Duck sound. So we could have saved a few grand. Still good enough at all.
My whole career has just gone down the tube.
Never
Thanks.
mind. I've just remembered what I was going to say, and that is next week we'll have the band back, bass and drums, and another special guest out there, he said, pointing, as if you can see. Actually, we will have a couple of special guests. There'll be an audience of 2. Does that count? And a special guest, Andy Panay, a marvellous sax player and flute player. And we're going to be doing next week a few tunes by, can you guess, whose birthday, 100th birthday jazz superstar was it this week? Answers on a postcard, or preferably the chat. Come on, who's going to be first? Amazingly influential sax player. Right, the next one is for Sue's mum. And thank you for having us. So we went away to her place for 4 years in the, for a few weeks in the summer. And this is her tune. And it's her birthday today. Well, it is my mother-in-law, come on.
Someday we'll build a home on a hilltop high, you and I, shiny and you, a beauty the two can fill. And we'll be pleased to be called the folks who live on the hill. Someday we may be adding a wing or two, a thing or two. We will make changes as any family will. And we will always be called the folks who live on the hill. green, the sort of you that seems to want to be seen. And when the kids grow up and leave us, we will be sitting in that same old view, just we two, Darby and Joan, who used to be Jack and Jill. The folks who like to be called what they have always been called. The folks who live on the hill.
Happy birthday, Josie. Hope you like that one, folks. Oh, you did? Great. It's sad how I have to keep putting my glasses on, isn't it? So
I'm not.
I was going to say, at least I've got
Who's
mine.
winning in the vain stakes?
Oh, dear. Wendy's here. David Butterworth says, sorry, Neil, but Sue's trumpet playing is somewhat superior to yours. Right, you've laid down the gauntlet. Next week, I'm going to have that green thing down. It's going to be down. But, yeah, I have to agree. Anyway, yes, well done. Who was first in? Kim and David, both. Charlie Parker, 100 years, that's right, this week. So next week, as I say, with Andy Panay, we're going to be doing some Charlie Parker tunes to mark that. Now, this next one is from one of my sisters. Well, let's make it both, shall we? Let's push the boat out. There it goes. This is for Di and Pam because they liked this one when we did it about, I don't know, 6 months ago, whatever it was. This is a tune by Antonio Calasubim, who wrote, of course, The Girl From. But it's not that one. This is One Note Samba.
This is just a little samba built upon a single note. All the notes are bound to follow, but the root is still this note. Now this new one is the consequence of the one we've just been through, as I'm bound to be the unavoidable consequence of you. There's so many people who can talk and just say nothing, or really nothing. I have used up all the notes I know, and at the end I've come to nothing, or nothing. So I come back to my first note, as I must come back to you. I will pour into that one note all the love I have for you. Anyone who wants the whole show, re mi fa sol la ti do, he will find himself with no show. Better play the notes you know. This is just a little samba built upon a single note. Other notes are bound to follow, but the root is still this note. Now this new one is the consequence of the one we've just been through, as I'm bound to be the unavoidable consequence of you. There's so many people who can talk and talk and talk and just say nothing or really nothing. I have used up all the notes, oh no, and at the end I've come to nothing, nothing. So I come back to my first note, as I must come back to you. I will pour into this one note all the love I have for you. Anyone who wants the whole show, ring me for so long to do. He can find himself a no show. Let him be the what you know.
Wow, that brought in instant applause. Instant. That was marvellous. That was, of course, One Note Samba for Diane, Pam, and anyone else. What do you think, folks? You enjoying it? Hope you like it. Hope you like the new camera thing on the solo stuff. But obviously, when there's a band here or other esteemed guests like Sue, it'll be this view. And if you saw that one from the middle of July when I did the last one, that was... we got away with it. I was very pleased. We had 5 people, 5 cameras and everything. So look that up on YouTube. It's all on the playlist called Neal Richardson's At Your Request Show, as it was then. Now, we've got one more for you. And this one, ladies and gentlemen, is, amongst other people, this one is for Paul Archer, my godson, who, despite my influence, has grown up to a fine young man and is making a success of his life. I'm pleased to say, and also for Lucy, lovely Lucy, who's keeping him in check, kind of. Happy birthday, Paul. Very proud of you. And this is a tune that I guess Sue and I first heard sung by Leanne Carroll, who was the first album, the first release on my record label 17 years ago, Splashpoint Records. And we loved it so much that we learnt it as well, I guess. Hope you've enjoyed tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Please, please tell your friends. I've got to build this up and sell lots of tickets for next week. Thank you.
This is the end of a beautiful friendship. It ended a moment ago. This is the end of a beautiful friendship. I know, 'cause your eyes told me so. We were always like sister and brother, until tonight when we looked at each other. That was the end of a beautiful friendship, and just the beginning of love. This is the end of a beautiful friendship. It ended a moment ago. This is the end of a beautiful friendship. I know, 'cause your eyes told me so. We were always like sister and brother, till tonight when we looked at each other. That was the end of a beautiful friendship, just the beginning of love. Scooby-Doo. Well, this is the end of a beautiful friendship. It ended a moment ago. This is the end of a beautiful friendship, I know, 'cause your eyes told me so. We were always like sister and brother until tonight when we looked at each other. That was the end of a beautiful friendship, just the beginning of love, just the beginning, just the beginning, just the beginning of love.
How about that? Lovely stuff. Beautiful friendship. Thank you to my special guest, Sue Richardson. Lovely to have her along. Thank you to all of you for watching, and please leave a tip if you can. The link will be on the screen in a minute. It's PayPal, Neal Piano. Please tell your friends, buy a ticket in advance for next week and the subsequent weeks. That would be really good. Please tell your friends. That's the only way this is going to work. Hope you've enjoyed it on YouTube. Please tell me what you think. You can leave real comments on the YouTube video now or afterwards. And yeah, thank you so much for all of you for watching. And I will look forward to seeing you next week. Stay safe, and I'm released on Sunday. You have been warned. Good night, folks. Thank you.